You'll be on the inside. 0's closed.
All right, welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Getting ready to run the Class C Open Truck Series and iRacing. I did not run a qualifying lap, so I'm starting 17th out of, I believe, 19 trucks. Getting ready to run 80 laps here at Atlanta. And we'll see how it goes. Got relevant bookkeeping on the truck. So if you're looking for a virtual bookkeeper, check out relevantbookkeeping.com and give Amy a call. As you can see, got the camera down here in the bottom left corner. Haven't figured out how to make it smaller yet. Don't know if I ever will. It's a really cheap camera, so it doesn't really come with any settings of use. So
We're going to restart behind the 10. Alright, looks like we're going to be lining up behind 13.
there we go. Got the telemetry up, got the camera up. Getting ready to give it a ride here for 80 laps and see how it goes. Trying to make up points. I missed the first two races of the season. I think this is the third race I've been in. I can't remember now. I think it's the third race I've been in. So trying to make up some points here. But I didn't run a qualifying lap. I wanted to start in the back here, try to stay out of trouble, not mess up anybody else's race as I get a feel for it here.
Radio check, please. Thank you. Pace car's off. Big man, do your job. Pace car's off. You ready? Green flag.
Especially have to take it careful on these first couple laps. Tires are cold. You don't want to go crazy with it, spin it out on the first lap. A lot of laps here, 80 laps. Just kind of riding along here. We'd like to be staying with the pack better. little bit better corner that time. '17's reeling me in. 17's getting ready to pass me, I think. Whoa, getting squirrely down that backstretch. Starting to catch these guys a little bit. Gonna have to have somewhere to go. Yep. Didn't want to do that. It's not what I wanted to do.
34.249.
Just the opposite of what I wanted to do there. Caught that apron just a little bit too much. So now I'm dead last. Still got a lot of laps though.
38.921.
Just don't know if I hurt the truck or not. It's really hard to hang on to going down the straightaway in the back. Yeah, the truck does not like catching that apron down there. Got down there just a little bit too low, trying to stay off the truck on my outside. Got down there just enough to catch that apron, and when I did that, it really messed the truck up. Gonna need a caution probably to get myself back in it. Well, I don't know if I was really ever in it. I was running in the back anyway. Gotta keep it off the wall. I don't know if I'm gaining any time or not. It certainly doesn't look like it. And the leader's gaining on me too, so I will eventually be in a lap situation. So I'm not only going to need a caution to help me get caught up to everybody to race, but I'm going to need a caution to keep me from going a lap down too, it looks like. Might be gaining a little bit here. Definitely losing time to the leaders though. I'm gaining on these guys a little bit. Guess those guys are pitting. I think that one guy almost came back up on the track and hit me. Groove on that backstretch really plays havoc.
Not first or last.
I'm trying to scratch my eye. I forgot about my ball cap. leader's only 4 seconds behind me. People are starting to pit.
32, point okay, 4, 2.
So now I got to be careful with fresher tires coming up behind me. I got to stay out and hope for a caution.
Outside. Still outside. 32.655. Clear. Halfway. 32.852. That's it, man. Make your eyes get real big when they see you back there.
I think I'll stay out until I go a lap down, at least trying to catch a caution here. I think that's the only strategy that's going to give me any chance of getting in the race here. I'll go ahead and pit now. 15 pitting. Hopefully I hit the cone, that's a penalty.
Leader, pit road.
I'm surprised if that's not a penalty. I hit the cone.
Go, you go, go.
Here we go, a lap down.
Leader's on pit road. Inside. Still there. Clear. 1 minute 7.407. Inside. Clear low.
Alright, my race is over. all the way back in 16th, a lap down. So, and I don't even have anybody in sight to try to pass for position, so it's over.
32.417.
Just gotta keep going here and see what happens. All I can try to do now is just try to be the lucky dog spot, but it's looking like we're going to go green the whole way.
3.355. Inside. Clear.
Get out of his way, let him get up there and race for position.
31.783.
I got nobody to race with, nobody in front, nobody in back. So I'm just here to ride. Looks like it's going to be a 16th place finish for me, more than likely.
Outside. Clear high.
Thanks, 11.
1.776.
Alright, I got 14th. I managed to make it up into 15th, and I got 14th 2 seconds ahead. So let's track him down. Gosh, Josh Goodman, here I come.
31.547.
– 29 laps to go. Alright, 14th. Just keep driving and see if 13th pops into view. I wasn't expecting to have a shot at catching somebody to pass.
Should I lower the camber in the front and get that switch out of it on the back stretch?
I have no idea.
31.764.
Nathan? Zach? Steve?
Yeah, I'm running a different set than they are, but
Yeah, I just thought lower the tried it in practice, but I didn't have enough time, so I just didn't mess with it much, but I think that would probably help me.
5.9.
Excellent racing though, guys. Keep it up.
Looks like Joey Brown's gone. There's 13th. 13th is in the pits. Well, there we go, 13th. I think I got an 11th the first week, 9th the second week, and looks like I'm going to finish just outside the top 10 again this week. So, got some work to do in this series. This series goes all year long. It started, I think, in February, and it'll run through like November. So hopefully I'll improve a little over the season. Get a little bit better than what I'm doing right now. Alright, now looking for 12th. Let's see if 12th pops up on the screen eventually. Got to keep an eye on the 19 car behind me. He just came out of the pits, so he's got fresher tires. Got to give him room here. Without bouncing it off the wall. Truck danced a lot through that tri-oval there. Really was a handful to hang on to there.
18, I'll give you the bottom. Turn 1.
17 to go. Whoa, hello now. Come on now. There's no sense in that. Falling asleep here. Can't be doing that junk. That was ridiculous. There's no reason for me to clip that grass. Well, this is going to be a hit in the I rating. It's going to go down. Safety rating might go up a little bit. I did get in the grass that one time. I think that was a 2x. So we'll see if I get any safety rating or not. Probably going to lose points. I think I was 68th in points coming in.
All yours, Nathan. Thank you.
Well, still don't see 12th place on the screen, so too far ahead.
Cheers, Zach.
It looks like if I had the track position, I could be running in the top 5 here. Because I've been running out behind 4th for a while, and 5th is behind me. But I just don't have the track position. I never had the track position, I just never gained any. Started out in the back, stayed in the back. This is the 13th is the highest I've been, I think, the whole race. I might have been 12th, I think, before I wrecked. Not sure. Or no, I think I was 12th during the pit stops, but that doesn't really count. I think I was more like 15th or 16th when I wrecked, but I was getting ready to pass a bunch of trucks. And instead, I drove it off into the grass. Somehow 11th is behind me. 12th is now in sight. Now he's 11th. The 12th place guy just turned into the 11th place guy. Now I'm 12th. But 11th is 10 seconds ahead, so looks like 12th is the best I'm going to get here. Whoever was in 12th, or the 11th I should say, whoever was in 11th must have either pitted or wrecked. So looks like my first race was an 11th place finish, second place was a 9th place, and this one is looking like it's going to be a 12th. So I'm consistently riding around the 10th place spot, it looks like, each race. So I'll have to work on improving that. But like I said, though, if I had the track position, I would actually be running in the top 5 right now. But you got to have the track position for that to count. And I'm not gaining on 11th at all.
32.664.
He's staying right at about 10 plus seconds ahead of me. Ooh, that changes a couple of
Oh,
things.
sorry, bud. Check it out.
That is going to result
Hell of a race, guys.
in a green-white checker.
Line up behind the 5. Alright, buddy. Line up behind the
Yeah,
13.
sorry, Zach.
You're going to be lining up behind the 19. Get behind
Stopped on the front stretch, guys.
behind the 3. We're going to restart behind
Sliding
the
out
4.
of control.
Get behind the 6.
Got all but turn. Hey, Zach. Sorry, bud. I slammed the brakes as hard as I could, man.
All right, might have a shot at a top 10 here after that. Gonna have to get up on the wheel though, green, white, checkered. Pit lane is closed.
Alright, buddy. Line up behind the 6. I think they're going to give you the free pass. You're going to have to come around.
Free pass, lucky dog.
Come around to 14. You're going to have to come around to 8. Come around to 13. You're going to have to come around.
Lucky dog, that's gonna put me on the lead lap.
Lining up behind the 18. I think we should be behind the 5. You're gonna have
Lead
to
lap
come
for
around
green,
to
white,
17.
checkered.
You'll be lining up behind the 4. You're lining up behind the 12. Open.
I gotta wait for this 12 car to get out here.
I think we should be behind
And
the
then
12.
I've got to pit. Having to wait for him really hurt me on my pitting here.
You'll be lining up behind the 12. Looks like you should be lining up behind the 12.
Is the pack in front of me? Yes. There we go. Don't speed. This is a chance here. Don't screw it up speeding. I could barely see that sign.
You bastard, my man.
Zach, once again, bud. I slammed the brakes, and she just kept on sliding. Damn, bud.
Oh, it's all good, man. I had it
Go, Mango, go, Mango,
all the
go,
way
Mango.
down. It just slid my
Zero
brake.
speed.
Alright, I'm lucky dog, so I'm going to have to start at the back. But I'm currently 7th. So
Come around to 17. They could be lining up behind the 18. One to go. Looks like you'll be on the outside this time.
outside's not where I wanted to be.
1 minute 13.7.
But I'm currently 6th.
You're going to have to come around to 13. Lining up behind the 10.
Oh, here we go. But still, I'm on the outside. But let's see. Let's be smart here. Really hate starting on the outside, though. Would have rather been on the inside. But got us a little 2-lap shootout here. If I finish better than 12th, then it's been a gain. want to cause any wrecks either, though. So I'll be aggressive, but gotta also be careful, especially on the cold tires.
Tires cleaned up there, Hot Rod.
Too late now for that.
Hey, cars down, be ready. Ready for cars off, be ready. Green light. Back up in the top 10.
It's a bad start.
Inside. 1 minute 16.5. 1, 2. Still there, your door. Clear. Should be 2 more laps. Look at the bottom. Still there, your door.
Yeah, it was a bad start.
Still inside. Clear him. Inside.
I got a guy that's a lap down racing me on the inside.
33.775. Still there, your door. Still there.
Uh-oh, wrecking. I'm going by.
Still there.
That's gonna gain me a spot.
Still there, inside.
Well, I really appreciate this guy racing me hard on the inside as a lap down truck.
Did a great job, baby.
Hey, got a 6th place though. I was looking at a 12th and got a 6th, but I could have had more if that guy hadn't have been messing with me on the inside.
Good race there, buddy. Thanks, man.
Really don't appreciate that guy racing me hard on the inside when he's a lap down. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Somebody get
Don't need to look at the rest of it, but I keep forgetting I have to minimize that and get out of the truck. Alright. Let's go back a few. Okay, let's get somewhere where we can see what's going on here. 13. Yeah, I had a bad start. Let's get a little bit higher up so we can see what's going on here. Here we go. Getting lined up. There's the irrelevant bookkeeping truck.
You good win, fellas.
Still got to work on the paint job. I got a little bit too much green in it. It should be more of a bluish green than it is, but of course I was fussing about the 13 racing me so hard, but then again, he's got people behind him that he's trying to stay in front of, so he's having to keep it wound up. He can't back off just because I'm on the lead lap and potentially get passed by those guys and lose spots. So now that I'm thinking about that, I realize that, yeah, I have to keep that in mind. He's having to race the guys that are behind him. He's having to stay in front of them, so that means having to race me to do it. And I got a terrible, terrible restart. Way too much of a gap in front of me. I was really slow getting going, and I'm holding him up. So he eventually just ducked down on the inside of me. But I got the 3 on the inside of me, so I can't get down low like I want. The 3 eventually gets by me, but I'm still enough on his outside, and I should have dropped down in front of the 13 in that turn, but I didn't know exactly where he was at, so I was being careful. And I don't know if it would have mattered anyway. I probably wasn't going to get up there and be able to do anything with those guys. So it really is probably no harm, no foul. But because of the 13 truck, I wasn't able to get down on the bottom like I wanted to, which might have helped me catch those guys and try to make a pass, but that 13 got me trapped on the outside and I couldn't do anything about it. But that really started, though, with me having a terrible restart. That's what allowed the 13 to get up beside me to begin with, because I had such a terrible restart. Otherwise, it wouldn't have even been an issue. But anyway, so hey, I'm pleased with that. I mean, the best I was going to get was 12th, and in a darn near a last lap caution with a green-white checker, all of a sudden I jumped from 12th all the way up to 6th. So that's going to help iRating. It's going to help championship points. I'm a number 15 truck with a 6th place finish. That's definitely going to help. So let's see what we got for numbers here. Definitely pleased with that, the way that turned out. I would have rather have gotten you know, a little bit longer run there at the end, that I might have been able to try to get it up into the top 5. But I'm very pleased with that. A 6th place finish after the best I was going to do was 12th. So I definitely cannot complain about that. Okay, let's see what we have. Ooh, strength of field was a 2,700. See, last week it was only 1,800. This week it's 2,700. I'm actually in the top split. So that's really neat. And I got a 6th place finish with a 2,300 or 2,700 strength of field. Pretty happy with that. So I get 61 iRating points. It gets me back up into the 2,300s. I've got a ways to go to get back to where I was at. I was up in the 2,600s at one time. So I'm trying to crawl my way back up. Got a nice bump in the safety rating of a 0.19, which has almost got me up in the 4.0 range. Been a very long time since I was above 4.0 in safety rating. Really nice championship points, at least compared to what I'm used to seeing. I don't normally see the hundreds and championship points very often, at least not in the Legend Series, I don't. So let's see what that does for me in the standings. I was 68th, and that bumps me up to 41st. 41st out of 263 in my division. And then overall, and that's 41st after missing the first 2 races, so that's pretty good. And then overall, I'm 127th out of 2,266. Last week I said I was 100 and something out of 18,000, I think it was. I misread it. I realized it when I looked at the replay of the recording. I realized I had said 18,000 when I meant to say 1,800. So this week it's 2,200 total and some change. And I'm 127th out of 2,266. And again, that's with 2 less starts. So I've had 3 starts, not 3 starts, but 3 weeks counted out of a total of 5 so far. This is week 5. I've only run 3 weeks out of 5. So, but then you got guys like this Michael Martz, who's in front of me actually, and 126 has only run 2 weeks. So there you have it. But anyway, that's it for this one.